Grasshopper Cup 2023 men's quarter-final match. Mohammed Elshorbagy of England to serve. Karim Abdul Gawad of Egypt to receive. Best of 3 games.
Good to be doing this, Joey. Commentating with my hero, my second favourite commentator.
It's an absolute treat, this is.
That was good. She's behind me.
Oh, she is. the old kiss by fire. Oh, I can't wait for this. I just wonder, you know, I've been going backwards and forwards because typical Mohammed, he had a bit of a rusty go against Pajares, who played superbly well. And just think, with the best of 3 format, could Gawad get in there? But you just look at the way he's starting already. He knows exactly what he needs to do in these first few rallies.
Yeah. And Gawad's start is a big thing, isn't it, as well? Certainly with best of 3, even more so.
You know, Mohammed knows he has to be kind of ultra sharp and aggressive against Gawad. It's, I would say bullying's probably a bit too extreme, but it gets close to that when he wants to get the upper hand against him.
Yeah, he's it's that fine line, isn't it, of going at him a little bit, but you can't overdo that. It's got to be measured. It's got to be thought through. It can't just be getting up on the tee line and volleying it for the sake of it. It's not going to work. But he certainly can't sit back and let Gawad float around either.
I mean, just thinking about Gawad's draws again, James. I mean, from all these events, he's played early on in an event, literally either second round or a little bit further on.
Yeah.
One of the top 5.
Yeah, he's having, shockers recently, isn't it? We don't want him out of the events, do we, either?
No, it's a bit of a shame these two have to play. I have an inkling that he might do it.
Yes, let.
He might do a bit of a job here.
Quite fresh as well. Yeah. I think I might be inclined to agree.
Oh, he was literally, Mohammed was full diving into that front corner. He was off.
2-all.
He held this. I mean, this is
too much time.
So fascinated to hear, really, looking at the front backhand corner, which was obviously an area that you love to explore and get stuck into. Gawad is pretty outrageous in that area as well. Did you find him quite hard to read when he was going into that front left-hand corner, or were you able to narrow it down?
Yeah, it was not quite. Well, it was always hard to read, but it was the front. It was the front areas that really got me. I've never known anyone hold it and be deceptive the way he was, front left with the trickle and the silky options that he would have, and it just doesn't seem like he's doing much. But it's kind of it's very hard to read it. Maybe not quite as severe in the back with the holds in the way that maybe Shabana was or Rami, but still brilliant and very solid. But yeah, the front left was a killer.
Oh, bang on, kid.
Yeah.
4-2.
And I mean, I'm always taught when I'm coaching, I'm always talking about that. Not that anyone can ever replicate it, but the way that he shapes for the hard hit and then
5-2.
just cuts underneath it and plays the drop shot. That's just amazing.
Because you just have to stop, don't you? No
Yeah,
matter
the
what.
movement, yeah. I guess Mazen and Mohammed do that on the forehand a bit, don't they, where they're cutting under it and swinging heavily and then going into the softer undercut, but he does it on the backhand so well.
Big miss, that was a real opportunity. It was loose from Mohammed.
He looked like he was a bit confused by Mohammed's movement there. He sort of went across him, didn't he? And it sort of seemed to put him off a little bit.
Yeah, he's certainly a player that wants to be nicely set. It's also that way he sinks on the ball on the volleys, you know, anticipating across the tee line. I only had one opportunity to play him, which was an interesting one.
Yeah. Go on, what happened?
So I lost. I did get a game off of him, but it was there was one point where he was, after I did get a game, he started getting on a roll in the third, and I was really struggling to hold on to his shorts. Really, he was going like the clappers. Yeah, he'd definitely be one of those players that would have been a bit of a nightmare for me.
Yeah, yeah. Just the ability to chop people up and
quickly.
Yeah. And almost confuse you a bit. You just don't know quite what's coming next. Holds and angles and
this ball's getting lively. It's lucky this could be. This ball is flying around now. It's quite hard for them to control.
Yeah, it is.
That's well played. That's really well played. He made it look easy. It wasn't, was it?
That was real class from Elshorbagy.
4-5.
God, just turned his body so efficiently into that position off the left, and then it's great skill, great ball control.
No let. Oh my God. No, don't say that. No let.
He doesn't like that, Jason. He's
Hand out, 6-4.
he's a true believer.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say he took him out there. It was a poor width. The Gawad was on it so quickly. The last best of three you would have played was against Mohammed at Canary Wharf.
It was.
That was a tight match, actually.
It was a tight match,
Was.
contentious.
Was the old
Yeah,
skidder.
absolutely. You tried to get into it in the after-match interview, didn't you, as well?
Oh, yeah.
You weren't skirting the issue.
No. Absolutely
You didn't
not.
get banned, though.
He didn't, no. No.
Went unnoticed. Great change of pace.
Yes,
Great switching of
yes.
paces.
5-6 from the right.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
He
from
needs
high
to
to
win
low,
the
didn't
ball
he? Went high
He'd
to
have
low
got
there, and I think that's why he knew it was a good little combination. That Gawad combination, and he
From the
wanted
right,
that.
5-6.
Yeah, looks like there's a bit of traffic. Gawad was initially feeling that he'd hit a winner. It's a dangerous area.
Just a little bit heavy at the moment, Gawad, on his drops going in. They haven't really fired in that well at the moment. To be honest, I found that a little bit all night, really.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the temperature's obviously increased. I don't know why it would be necessarily. These courts do play differently, as you well know. This is a slightly different court to the courts in the US.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just been some slightly heavy drops going in, some heavy stuff around the middle of the court. Quite unusual for these players.
7-5.
I think it's sitting up a bit more, isn't it? And the length is definitely not, it's not taking the length that well.
No, not like we've seen over, you know, in the last phase. These glass courts. It's a tricky court, and when it's full like this, it just makes it even harder. The environment's a lot warmer.
Yeah.
Just looks sprightly, Gawad, which is always a worry, because at times he can look a little bit disinterested, but he's certainly up for it here. Nice play. Shorbagy's appealing something.
Not sure what it was, are you?
No, I don't. There's no sweat or anything I can't see.
Yes, let. Ball, the ball was good, yes. 7-5, right.
Some heavy hitting again, just like we were saying. That was quite heavy hitting, loose hitting there.
This is actually the same court. This is the same court that you would have played on at Canary Wharf.
Yeah.
It's a great shot. That's more like it, James.
Yeah.
That's more like it.
6-7.
Big test now for the baby-faced assassin. Shorbagy is hot on his heels. It's getting more accurate now, James, from Shorbagy.
Yeah, this is an accurate rally from him. Really finding that side wall. Oh, and again, that's really good. And again, another heavy drop. Yeah.
Well played. Sure, your brother-in-law is watching this one, England national coach, David Campion.
Yeah, he'll be glued.
7-all.
He'll be glued to the TV.
He'll definitely, I'd imagine he's got the old red...
his favourite players playing.
Yeah, cool. I know, well, he really does. Yeah, he does enjoy it with Mohammed.
Yeah.
Presume he's wearing...
Oh, he'll have the red
yeah.
top on, won't he? Yeah.
Yeah, at home.
No, he's an avid watcher, his camps. He's always watching everybody and watching the squash, and
obviously his favourite player.
Nice.
Of course, all the other English players are also his favourites. Too good. Too good. Do you reckon he's going to make a move? You see a little cheeky clench of the fist, which again just shows that he's up for the fight here, Gawad.
I mean, it's so hard to do that, isn't it? Forehand side in particular is just such a tough side to take that drop in well when you're under so much pressure.
Yes, let. 8-7.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Gawad's having a look at it.
Yes.
He knows it was a dodgy movement.
Yeah.
It came out, didn't he?
Yeah, no, well, yeah, I mean, obviously, if we're going to go down the movement side, which we, yeah, it's not really letting him through there, but it's a very odd movement. He kind of misjudged it. He saw the shot, and it's heavy as anything, but it's quite a distance between Gawad and the ball.
Yeah.
So this could be a wasted review for Gawad. It is.
Yes, let decision upheld. Gawad has no reviews remaining. 8-7.
Only one review each. Do you like the way the reviews have been reduced?
I didn't really have a problem with it before. What was it? Why was it changed?
Well, there's kind of too many, and there's a lot of stop-start, and people just being silly with them, and quite irritating. So it was reduced to 3.
Yeah, I mean,
for best of 5, and now it's 1 for best of 3.
It's fine. It's fine. Happy with either.
But, well, I mean, puts more pressure on the referees, obviously getting it right and improving.
Yeah.
But you would expect them to be improving with Lee Drew taking the help.
Absolutely, yeah.
Clever.
Not up.
I mean, that is class, isn't it, class?
So good.
Well, this was the casual adjustment there. He managed to get out of the way enough.
Left side, 9-7.
And then the setup, that was the beautiful variation.
I mean, the second one was the box office, but the first one was just delectable, wasn't it? How he just angled it in, floor first to the side wall. So efficient on the drop.
Yes, left, 9-7. Sufficient interference knocked him off balance.
He said, please, before I even played the shot.
Yeah, he's
9-7.
can get himself caught up in that backhand area, Gawad, and he does tend to kind of ask quite early. Mohammed just making that point. He's getting a bit frustrated with him. This is not good for Mohammed. He's getting a bit irritable here. You see it now.
Yeah, he's not happy with that, and yeah, I think he's got a point. It was an early ask, and it was a bit cheap, wasn't it?
No, he's not going to
And out.
push that one there. Mohammed waiting
8-9.
for the opportunity. We're hitting 20 minutes now, James, getting into terrific territory. I'll never forget the world's longest game you played with Gregory Gaultier in India. I think I was actually commentating with, again, with Camps on that one.
That's right, yeah.
Completely finished off the French general.
Yeah, that was...
59 minutes,
Yeah.
first game.
I went to work with the Italian national team recently, and Marcus Berret made me watch it, made us all watch it over again, yeah, the whole thing. First time I'd seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Massive game, that.
Oh, it was huge.
Wow.
Yeah, it
Massive
was.
game.
Down.
Oh, you wouldn't expect that coming from him there. So all credit to Elshorbagy. He's brought it back level.
Left side, 9-0.
Just so good, isn't he, at these points in games? It's like a switch flicks with Mohammed. He just knows when to play, doesn't he, at the business end?
Yeah, I mean, if you from a ridiculously young age as well. Massive point now, massive. Gawad's in trouble.
Oh.
He's really hanging on by a thread.
Yes, lad.
Oh, stroke. Stroke, is it a stroke?
Well, he can't review it because he wasted it sillily.
Felt there was sufficient interference. Left side, 9-0.
That's because Mohammed caused it, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I have to
Moved
say.
into him again.
He did. Look, if we see it here, there, oh my word.
Yeah.
I mean, that, you know, that was, there was no way of him going in. He's mimicking the movement, and it is very seen there. Just also. Let ball, though. Mohammed yet to use his review. Sorry.
10-9.
Thought it was going to go in. Thought he had it. Clipping the top of the tin. Opportunity for him. He waited there. Slightly rushed it. You can see trademark Elshorbagy sticking his tongue out, knowing he was a bit fortunate. Game ball. Oh, this is nice.
Yeah. We're really getting hold of this rally.
Oh, he's getting everything here, Mohammed. This is the other side of the coin, the retrieval abilities.
Gawad's not panicking, though. He's didn't get too carried away with finishing the rally. Sensible. Got to start working it again.
Video referee decision on the Elshorbagy.
It's a bit of holding in there. I would say there was a little bit of holding in. Mohammed was quite happy to get a bit of a break in that rally because he was under the cosh. He retrieved quite outrageously. There, there's the hand and the grab.
Yeah.
You cannot rugby tackle your opponent. He's got the grab and the hand. That's got to be taken into consideration when we talk. I mean, that is a big... It's got to go slightly up and around, and you can't be doing that. That's what I feel, anyway.
Yeah, no, I agree. Fair comment, Joey. Is it too loose, though?
I know. Well, it's not actually a great shot by Gawad either. So, probably, I would probably say that's...
Yes, lad. 10-9, game ball.
Middle
Fair.
ground and fair. Yeah, I would say that's fair.
Yeah.
say that's fair. You haven't really had much response there from Mohammed, so he probably does see that as a pretty decent decision. Once again, serving at game ball. He's had time also to recover from that brutal rally.
Yes, let. 10-9. Keep hold of your racket, please. No more, no, Mr. Gawad, no more comments, please. Play on. 10-9, game ball.
I think that's sensible as well. You know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, let. 10-9, game ball.
Pretty edgy, loose ball. Mohammed, interesting in that rally, James, looked to just want a slow ball. Chopping and changing.
Yeah. He's yeah, he sometimes just goes into that mood quite randomly, doesn't he? Oh, there's the length, great length on that one. Quite fired with those volley drops yet. One or two great shots, but quite a lot of side walls actually from Gawad. Slightly heavy ones.
Pulled that off the wall well. Yeah, he hasn't put in a deadly one yet. It's encouraging for Gawad though. He's happy to reset rallies again.
Doing that well, isn't he? Yeah. Chance now.
Again, Elshorbagy does well. Oh, full credit to Mohammed there though, James. He went through the interference, tried to play that ball through, and this is just what we wanted, a tie break.
Must win by 2 points.
Yeah, he went through, didn't he? Credit to him, just getting on with it. Probably knew he was under pressure, so he probably had to. There was a lot of pressure coming from Gawad there. Starting to find the corners maybe a little bit more now.
Out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a stinker. After all that hard work.
11-10.
Yeah.
Game ball.
Again, it's subtle changes of angles, isn't it? It's not remarkable or flashy what he's doing, but there's always a little change of angle or a hold, or he'll go straight for a while, then switch it subtly. And there's the little cross-court fade.
Oh, that's a great shot.
Did he get it?
I think he... Oh! Can't believe it.
Well, 10, going to Gawad.
Elshorbagy had him
Gawad
out
leads.
of position. And he nicked the top of the tin. It was a great get previously from Gawad. Epic, epic first game. A real treat for us here in the commentary box. The baby-faced assassin strikes first. Look at that. Just shy of 30 minutes. And he's leading 1 game to love here in Zurich.